Hey, Anad, how you doing there, buddy? Good to see you. You're the first one in my chat. Hi, Gail. How you doing, Anad? Okay. Figure I would measure out my clay while people show up. Good to see you both in here. You doing another live tonight, Anad? Why do you always stream when you're not ready? Well, probably because if I got ready and ready to go, I'd probably just start throwing and not even stream, to be honest with you. I mean, at least this lets everybody come in and get going. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, happy Wednesday, for sure. It's hump day. How's everybody doing on a Wednesday? We don't be ready because I like it when you stream. Well, I figure this allows time for people to come in, right? And I can sit here and talk to you for a little bit before I start throwing. Are you tired today? It's a long day. It was a hot one up here in Pennsylvania. I'm sure it was where you were. Me too, exhausted, tough week. Hi, Anad. Hey, Leah, how you doing? Yeah, it is a bit of a surprise, isn't it? I wanted to actually go live yesterday, but I had quite a few things to do yesterday when I got home, and I just didn't get time. So I thought I'm going to do it today. So there were some things I had to get done when I got home. I put an air conditioner in our window for the kitchen. Turns out the motor's making a heck of a squeaking noise. I mean, it's super, super loud. You had to raise your voice to talk over it. It was that loud. I threw it out there in the front yard. Somebody will come by and pick it up for scrap. So now I got to buy a new air conditioner for the kitchen. Yeah, Gail, it's probably hot everywhere. Oh, you have 100,000 subs already. That's awesome, Anad. That's really good. I wish I had that many. But that's great. I'm happy for you. 100,000. Thank you, Leah. Oh yeah, Jackie did come in. I didn't even see her stop in. I thought she was sleeping by now. She looked like she was getting ready to go sleep. Thank you, Anad. And congratulations on 100,000 subscribers. I don't know why I thought you had 1 million. I thought you already had 1 million, but no. 100,000. That's awesome. I'm going to make a bunch of mugs today. At least for an hour and a half here. I'll make a couple mugs. Let's see. That's 8. You turn on the air for the first time. We had ours turned on in our bedroom. I like to sleep cooler, so it's almost a necessity that I have an air conditioner in the bedroom. I cannot sleep in the heat. I have a big problem with that. You broke down and turned it on last month. You're perfectly hot. I mean, we had some fairly mild temperatures up here in Pennsylvania. I mean, it would get down to like 50 degrees at nighttime. So during the day, it only get to be about 70. So the temperature really wasn't rising that much. Now here today, I think we're up in 80 degrees or so. So quite a bit hotter than it's been for, well, probably last summer. Hot flashes. Yeah. I like to sleep a little bit cold, or at least the air be cooler, you know. I prefer that. All right, I think I got plenty. I got plenty to start. This is all reclaim right here. It's fairly soft clay too. Same, uncle. Can't stand being hot. Being cold, fine, but not hot. No, yeah. I'm the same way. If I'm human. All right. Let's get this party started, right? Tell you what, I'm gonna put my bat pins in too while I'm at it. I mean, I really don't need to have. I really could just pull them right off of here. 1 pound cups, it's easy. I probably should. Let's just do it that way. Instead of messing with all this, I'm just going to cut them off the wheel and we'll go at it like that. Not a big deal. Well, it might help if I plug in my wheel. Yeah, so yesterday I had to replace the pump on my pool. Well, I should say my wife's pool. The pump went out, so we ended up getting another pump and it came in. So instead of going live, I replaced a pump on our swimming pool because we know that's important. So one of these days, I want to get another pug mill. Used to have one years ago, and it was wonderful getting my clay ready. I think also the older you get, the less you really want to be working your clay with your arms and hands all the time. This is what I call my warm up. I've already made it thinner than I really want to make it. And taller than I really wanted to make it, but Hey, Sunset, how you doing? It's good to see you in here. You caught another live. There you go. 1 pound of clay. That's a pretty good size mug. Yeah, when you're hot, you're hot. You know what I mean? That's one thing kind of nice about having a pool. We can always jump in the pool. Uh-oh. Did I make this too thin? I don't know. Wanted to get a little wonky there for a minute. I think it'll be all right. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. All right. I think I made a base too narrow for that cup. And I think it's a little thin. Let's see what it looks like. Well, not too bad. Not too bad. I don't know if you all can see that. How thin it got. Does that show up on the screen? I'm actually surprised it's still sitting here. It hasn't just collapsed after that. Thank you, Gail. Every night. So here I am. Well, that's good. You get to spend some time with us then. Let's see. Let's put this here for now. Yeah, so it's got a little bit thin. It's not bad though. I wanted to leave a little bit more in the bottom because I think what I'm going to do is try to put a small foot on the bottom here. So I want to be able to cut it in a little bit, but it's not bad. Not bad. It's pretty thin. Yeah. It's actually not bad at all for the first piece of the night. Too bad I cut it up. All right, let's start another one. This is going to be a keeper. All right. These are all 1 pound of clay. I found that 1 pound of clay makes a pretty nice size mug. Do a little bit of wedging on the wheel here. This just helps to work any air pockets to the outside of your clay. That's why you'll see potters go up and down with it. If you wedge your clay like you're supposed to before you start, you really wouldn't have to do this at all. But I also think it helps getting the clay platelets going in a nice direction together. All right. So we'll leave a little bit more at the bottom. About 3/8 of an inch. Now compress the bottom. You like my shirt. My wife got it for me down in Tennessee. Yeah, I'm not typically a people person, to be quite honest with you. I'd sooner stay away from most people. As a kid, I used to dream of actually living by myself and having lived in the woods in the mountains with my own trap line, and that's how I lived off of fur and just hunting and just being up in the mountains all by myself. I used to camp out in the woods by myself all the time. I just love the quiet, you know. The peace and quiet and serenity and alone with your thoughts. All right. So now I'm kind of at the point where I want to get it into a certain shape. Maybe we can make one. Let's see. Nice. I believe the lettering needs to be bigger. Yeah, it does. Let's see. Let the world know. Oh, man. Hey, how's it going? Is Jess? I'm doing great, actually. Yeah, it was a pretty good day today. Not too bad. It was even more beautiful outside today up here, though. Wish I could have spent more time outside. I do go for walks at work, though. I'll take time out and just walk around the block and stuff. Gets me out of the desk, you know, out of the front of that computer and out into the sunlight. And the sun feels good. this. Like a little curve to my mug. I use the skin between my fingers. Go in here like this and just create a nice rounded edge. I feel like he needs to come out just a little bit right here. Something like that. I think that'll do. You got it to 91 today? Oh, it did it really? Well, it might have been that here. I don't know. When I was able to look at the temp, it said it was 80 something. So it could have gotten up to 90. Yeah, it was definitely a good day to walk around for sure. Beautiful as it was. Actually, the sun was actually shining through all of the contrails. Should say chemtrails. But anyhow, I think it'll be an all right mug. I think the base is still a little bit narrow, but I think it'll be all right. It'll be all right. No need to worry. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, it's not a bad shape. Till I get a nice handle on that, come down. This here always leaves room for your fingers. That's not a bad shape. Now, I'd always like to have a little foot down here, and I did leave more clay at the bottom so that I can come up from the bottom and trim the bottom in. So it'd be a nice foot on the bottom. So there you go. Number one. Nice. We will be right back. Gotta go do laundry. All right. How's everybody like the vertical? I figure I'll do some verticals for a while. We'll see how that goes. That's something I really haven't done a lot of, so we'll see. I'd like to at least get to somewhere around 500 subscribers. Then I can at least link my store up with the channel. That would actually be very nice to have happen. I still have air in this freaking clay. I'll give it a shot. Oh yeah, yeah. I prefer horizontal too. Maybe it's the old school in me. I don't know, but I do. I'd rather watch videos on horizontal. I find that when I watch it on vertical on my phone, that the chat is always over top of what you're trying to watch, which kind of sucks. But at least with horizontal, I can put the chat beside. It seems to work better, unless I'm doing something wrong. But that's how it usually works out for me. I actually lost some clay with this piece. And now I just made it too thin. I just made it too thin. But let's see if I can actually recover this. All right, there we go. There was just a little bit of clay at the bottom I wanted to grab. It's not exactly what I like to see, though. Yeah, she's thin. Not what I wanted to have happen. All right. Let's get this into a usable shape. If I can. There we go. That's better. That's better. Not exactly what I want. But it'll work. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? Good evening to you. Driving home, but I figured I'd throw your live up and get some watch hours. Well, thank you. I appreciate the watch hours. I really do. Anybody that's lurking in the background, thank you for giving me some watch hours. I appreciate it. I realize not everybody can just, has time to sit and watch. And I know there are times when I'm watching other potters and stuff, and I usually just sit there and listen because I have things I'm working on as I'm listening. But it gives them watch hours, There we go. Hey, Barbie, how you doing, girl? You can see more. The chat is in the way. Also, you can see the wheel. you're doing in this way. I can't see all the wheel and the clay. I see more at the top of the shelves. Okay. Yeah, I get you. I definitely get you. That's one thing I like the horizontal for. And what I probably should do is move it down a little bit, but you probably cut off my head, which I could do that too. Not, you all don't have to look at me, you know. Well, this don't look like the other one. The base is too narrow. Ooh, it's very thin. Very thin. So there they are together. You see the base isn't quite there. They're almost the same height, but in almost the same diameter. The base is not quite the same. But they're close enough to be called cousins. Or second cousins. Today. Oh, thank you, Barbie. Yeah, when I get a handle put on them, they'll look pretty cool, I think. So it is a nice shape. I like curves, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with curves. Yeah, Gail, that's exactly what I do. I'm usually watching people when I'm at work, well, listening to people when I'm at work. So I try to throw some text in there every once in a while. How did I get that little piece of clay off center? Good enough. Yep, softens everything. Absolutely. Ah, my nose is itching. Hey, Nick, how you doing there, brother? Spamming hearts. My finger hurts. That's funny. Well, thank you for the hearts, Nick. Oh, yeah, Barbie. I saw some pictures in Discord of your first market. Pretty cool. There we go. That's the shape I'm looking for. Extra rest tonight. Hope you have the best sleep ever. Bookings or a lot of work. Piece setup products always great learning experience, regardless of the outcome. Yeah, I did markets too. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And I found it to be pretty rewarding, actually. Oh, oops, I touched it. That's all right. We'll fix you back up again. Yeah. There you go. It's like it never happened. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. They're at least second cousins. They're that close. Leave a little bit at the bottom so I can put a nice foot on this piece and carve out the underneath. So I'm leaving about 3/8 of an inch for the very base, and reduce that to by a quarter after I'm done cleaning it up through my trimming process. Get some of the water out of the bottom of this thing before I start pulling up the rest of this. Rosie, nice to see you in here. Was it Razo? Okay, I'm not good at pronouncing names. Ooh, I got this too thin in the bottom. Just getting way too excited here. Try to pull way too much clay at one time, and I should just take it easy. There we go. There we go. We can always fix it up. It fell off the market game. It's a lot easier when we did it regularly. Yeah, I would imagine regularly it probably makes it easier because then you have a game plan. You know, you're usually all set up. You know exactly what you're doing, and then it starts going like clockwork. Yeah, that sucks. I've done several of those myself. You do learn which ones you are worth it. I just can't leave well enough alone, can I? It's a pretty nice shape. I should just leave it that way. All right, I am going to leave it that way. Leah's back. Project. I cannot pronounce your name. Sorry, but thank you for coming. Swans all in the house. It's not just these swans. It's the Swan City swans are in the house. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I've seen better. I've done better. Which would be great. These farmers markets are once a week, which gives you been into every other week right now. Yeah, pretty cool. Every other week's not bad. Kids are on their way to dreamland. Napping stuff is for the birds. I'd love to be able to do a live in the morning. I should try that. But it probably have to be like a Saturday or a Sunday morning. Just to get a different crowd, maybe. Six a.m., 11, or rough with no nap. 6 a.m. and 11, yeah? Yes, I'm sure. Although I'm up at 7. Well, I'm up before 7, but I'm up at 7. And I go until probably about midnight. Then go to sleep, do it all over again. So I'm getting roughly 7 hours of sleep, which is not bad, really. I really don't need a whole lot more than that, for sure. Although I've found myself sleeping 10 hours at a time already. But then I feel like I wasted a whole day. That's the problem with that, is I feel bad then that I wasted time. You on a mission to get some good sleep tonight. Well, good. I hope you do. Just too dry. Try this again. All right. Passerby, good day. I'm doing pretty well. It's hump day here in the States. It must be Thursday for you. Good day, chat dwellers. Always been the happiest with 9 hours. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I sleep too long. If I go over like 8 hours, I just feel like I just had too much sleep. Five hours sleep is my operating temp. Wow, that's awesome. You Gail likes about 9. 11:16 Thursday. I got you. Yeah, I thought it was your Thursday. I'm making some mugs. I got a lot more to make, but I'll probably have to handle these tomorrow after work. I don't really have um, a wet box or anything to put these in yet. Come on now. All right. All right. We'll leave it right there. Put the foot on there. Clean up the lip. Like so. Bring this up a little bit higher. Something like that. Okay. I'm happy with that. You don't have a regular, let's see here. I get up at 4, feed the dogs, the chickens, and water the garden. Adrian, how you doing there, buddy? I haven't seen you for an ever. Good to see you in the chat. I don't have a regular sleeping pattern or habit. It's different times of day, every working day. Wow, passerby. Gail says I could do 5 hours when I was younger and my kids were small. Passerby, but no more. Yeah, I kind of get you. 5 hours is a little, I don't know, shy of what I need. Yeah, Bobby Lee's in the house. Oh my God, that sound when you do whatever you just did in the nails on the chalkboard for me. Which one was that? What was that? Was it this? It might have something to do with the metal rib. That's my guess, is metal rib. Most people, he did. He's trying stuff out to catch the algorithm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so you'll find that I don't have very many mods anymore. So I'm doing verticals. I removed most of my mods. And we're just going to try it out and see what happens. I'd like to get a few more subscribers till I get to like 500, because then I can kind of add my store onto my YouTube and kind of join them up. That's what I'd like to get to. After that, I probably really don't care. After that, if I don't get any more subscribers, then after that, it doesn't matter. But I'd really like to at least get to that point so that I could at least merge the two. That'd be cool. Oh, good news, guys. Really good news. I am still watching. Let's see. Bobby, okay. You graduated college culinary arts. Awesome. Did you get a good grade? I remember you were going to school the last we talked, and you were showing us pictures of some of the food you've done. Rib slapping on the wheel, probably, Gail. It was whatever, like, scraped on the wheel when it was turning. Yeah, it was a rib. It's probably a metal rib. That. The clay has a lot of grog in it, so it's like a sand almost, and that's what you hear. It's grabbing those sand particles and making that noise. So sorry. Well, congratulations. Congratulations to you, Adrian. That's pretty cool. So now, do you have any restaurants you're planning on going to? Or did you already get a job? You don't know yet? That'd be cool to open your own place up if you were able to do that. But I'm sure that after spending the money you did for college, you probably don't have that much extra to do anything. Yeah, we haven't seen you for a while, Adrian. You kind of dropped off into nowhere's land. Nope, I don't know. I work at a hotel as a line cook. Okay. Well, hey, it's a start, right? You got to make money somehow. Uh, is it is Lee, but I told them I did not want a job. I want to find out for myself. Hey, Bullseye. How you doing, Bullseye? Well, there's nothing wrong with that, Adrian. It's good you got focused on it, and now you're all done. You know. Where did you go to college at, Adrian? Yeah, focus. Does that mean that if you worked at this burgers would do in the pictures? Just kidding, mate. Let's see, where am I at? Where am I at in my chat? I engaged to who? I'm just living. Hey, that's awesome, Ben. That's what I need to do. I need to do some living. Let's see. It's my boyfriend now, my fiance. Oh, hey, you have a fiance now. Cool. Super cool, scary mess. Ogden Weber Tech College. Okay, cool. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Yeah, for sure. I definitely do have a good many people in here for a Wednesday. And I love each and every one of you for hanging around with me. I have been getting more people in watching, doing verticals. So the verticals do help, apparently, is what I'm seeing. Do I like to do verticals? Nah. But I'd like to get to like 500 subscribers, like I said. That way I can link my store with my YouTube page, and I'd be happy. I'd be happy with that. Well, congratulations, Adrian, on your graduation, and you're now you have a fiance, which is very cool. So congratulations on both. Ben's just going to lurk. Thank you, Ben. I don't care if you lurk. Perfectly fine with me, brother. I typically lurk on yours too at most of the time. I don't mind a lurker. Yep, Lee, it's true. Go to a garden or a museum. It's near cool stuff. A friend I went there. Look at that. Perfect. It's a little bit taller. They might be brothers and sisters. I don't know. Oh, not anymore. I just dropped one. And now he's stuck together. Yeah. He folded up. It's actually not bad, though. It's a good thickness, too. That's all right. That's all right. He wasn't meant to be. That's all there was to it. Just lurking. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you here. Am I losing my chat? Let's see here. What did I miss? You should be my neighbor. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That would be cool to be your neighbor. Where's the text? I am partial to the Treks and bring up myself. Mine T-Rex. Thanks. I'm here. Heard you call my name. I did call your name. I said just lurking. You got to be out there somewhere. Wedge. Yeah, how about that? I need to do more of it. I really just need to do it. That's my problem. I will work on it. I'm going to try real hard not to speed in the Charger into the grocery store. Yeah, it's kind of hard to not speed in that car. That car is kind of made for speed. Matter of fact, it don't like to go slow. Passerby. Okay, here we go. Good luck, Ben. Text me, Ben. I have a question. And I am lazy, Leah says. Leah is not lazy. That's a lie. That's a lie, Leah. You are not lazy. How crazy. We Cobra's viewer numbers, Muirhead, over 1K at one point. Yeah, that is crazy. I saw that too. I was like, that is just nuts. How she can get that many views, I don't know. She says bots, which it could very well be bots, but that's just crazy. That's why I mentioned it. I was like, how do you get all these people in here? Yo, Lurk. Yeah, Lurk is here. Lurk is here. Adrian, no to the collapsed mug, not your engagement. It happens. It happens. I don't get upset at it, And when I make a large order, I always add more pieces to that order because, stuff happens. It just happens. It just, No, it likes to run free. Nick says YouTube fell off. It sure did fall off. YouTube is doing its own thing. I think what they're doing is they're letting AI control it. That's what I'm thinking. They're letting AI take over YouTube, have its way. How's my lady? Oh, TikTok 2.0. Yeah, Nick. I hear you there, brother. It's stupid. It's just stupid. How's my lady? Adrian says. She's doing good, actually. She's doing good. She was actually on here, but she probably fell asleep. It's getting late for her. Was it 9:38 on the East Coast? So it's getting pretty late for her, but thanks for asking, Adrian. Let's see. It's okay. He is messy as fuck. Let's see, Adrian. It's a lot of work to come home from work and clean the house as well as trying to pay bills. Yeah, welcome to the real world, Adrian. I mean, it's sometimes it's not all funs and games, All I gotta say is make the best of it. Do what makes you happy. Because honestly, nobody else really gives a crap. Okay? Do what makes you happy. And if you got a partner, sometimes you have make compromises, but as long as you're happy, your life will be just fine. And do the job that you love. Are you messy? I feel most men have a messy gene. Ask them to try a horizontal stream. Oh, yeah. Well, I should ask them actually to do that. And see what numbers they get. I noticed that just doing the verticals for a couple times here, my numbers went up. I don't get any more subscribers. I think, I got 4 subscribers so far. So they're not going up a lot. You know what I mean? Now my people viewing it has gone up. So, I mean, that's a good thing, I guess, right? So, got to start somewhere. I need more volume out here. Yeah, I do. It's getting too straight up and down. Okay, Murray. Bennett, ruins creators. Not point in making quality content for an audience is cooked. I think so too. And the creepy thing is that he works and pays bills too, but for some reason we are really struggling. It's difficult, Adrian. It's tough, you know. Especially today, it seems like it's even tougher. But don't let that get you down. Keep fighting, you know. Keep fighting, and sooner or later that struggle will get less and less. Okay, the struggle will get less and less. But it's difficult for a lot of people right now, Adrian. FC kids up crazy things. It's already short enough. It's fine, Lee. We are getting by day. Yeah. Yes, Murray. We all start somewhere. Whatever will be, will be. Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. Whatever will be, will be. Ah, man. I'm just not super happy with this shape. That's why I keep messing with it. That's better. That's a little bit better. I think that's a little bit better. All right. I know I'm missing some of my chat because it's actually starting to move pretty quickly. If I missed something, you guys are gonna have to re-ask the question. Let's see. I'm getting close to 4K watch hours. Wow, 4K! Holy crap! I'm lucky if I get 3. Let's see. Go Ben. Thanks, Lee. Thought about it. Struggle builds strength. Yeah, it sure does. It sure does build strength. It makes you stronger, don't it? And when you look back on it and you think about your struggles and you think, wow, they really weren't that bad after all, you know? And if you also think back, if I wouldn't have had that struggle, would I be where I am today? Usually the answer is no. Without that struggle, you would not be where you are today. Let's see. Yes, rough living with someone, especially if they're not committed 100%. That is why I used to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought he was a little bit taller. I thought you was a little bit taller, you little booger. That's why I was trying to bring your belly out more. All right, let's not try to collapse another one. Focused on being physical. Okay, I'm just more focused on being one in the physical sense. Yeah, for sure, Ben. I must be Wonder Woman. It sure don't feel like it. I like that, Barbie. Everything happens for a reason. It sure does, Cynthia. If you really put it all together, share the pottery, so to speak. It takes it a lot. It makes it a lot easier. It's a strange adjustment, but if you're going to be together forever, it's just the beginning. Yeah, for sure. Murray, can Tux come in and have a good time on your live? The answer is probably no, Adrian. Tux was not playing nice. Put this way, Adrian, he lied to me. He made me look like a fool on my stream, and I will not put up with that. I gave him plenty of chances to make good, you know, and then he comes back and does a stunt like that. I'm sorry, Adrian. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say no. Ben Lee, Adrian, Barbie, and Terry all one spot. Hey, Mandy, how you doing, girl? Good to see you in here, Mandy. Let's see. Murray, I like that tiny microphone sound is really great. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's just an off-brand microphone, so it's not real expensive or anything. I mean, and I think it really helps to have a mic. Let's see. Hey, sir, Tux is a scammer. Yeah, he is a scammer. Hold on. Hey, Bullseye. Oh, I missed that. You're right now. Doesn't even look like a mic. Thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a little microphone for sure. I think it works pretty well. Put it this way, everybody said they can hear me just fine. It also comes with what they call a dead cat. You know, that you can put over top of when you're outside and the wind is blowing. It will help take away the wind noise. So it does come with one of those too. It doesn't even look like a mic. Liars are not welcome here. Exactly. You're welcome, Adrian. You're welcome anytime in here. Just I'm sorry that your friend can't be here. He's lied to me. I'm sorry, bud. I've forgiven him before. I can't do it again. Okay? I usually give people 3 chances. He lost it. Okay? He's done. He has struck it out. And he doesn't get back in. And if I find out he is back in here for some reason or another, and I will find out, I will can his butt again. And that's putting it nicely. Okay, bud? You agree? It sounds great. Thank you. Mary, we did you Where did I get it? I got it off of Amazon. I can show you a picture. Because I'm not sure of the name brand of it. Matter of fact, Barbie, I'll send it to you, okay? I'll send you an email of it. I have pictures of it, okay, that I can send you. Because I think it does sound pretty good, you know? And it wasn't even that expensive. That's the thing. And it's supposed to last a good long time. And I think I can be 30 feet away from my phone. So, oh, and it does come with 2 mics. And it comes with adapter for iPhone and Samsung. Well, there's a lot of grog in this, boy. If this feels like sandpaper on my fingers right now. It's just that gritty. This is part of the reclaim clay. Gather and comfort, hit this couch. Some dishes. Let's see. Hey, Mandy, not convinced that isn't right here. If the body, the chat, it's probably Tux. I'm just wondering, glad I'm welcome. Yes, you are welcome, Adrian. Yeah, Adrian and Tux go way back to the Discord. We had issues before with Tux. We all have experienced Tux in one way, shape, or form, you know? And he's just not welcome anymore. And like I said, if he comes back on with a different name or something, I will find out. And if I don't find out, I will find out from some of my other friends on here that watch very closely. They will let me know. So, besides that, I think he'll give himself up pretty easily. He's not exactly, I don't know, I'm not going to say anymore. Okay? He's just not welcome. No, Nick, we can't. And I always suspected exactly what you're thinking. Yes, we are, aren't we, Cynthia? Very protective. Actually, Nick, I don't know. Leah and I are already on the same page here. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are. They go way back, but they never in a chat exact same moment, and we never see either of their faces, and they're awfully concerned about each other. It is interesting, for sure. It is interesting for sure, Miss Leah. This is a little bit of a smaller mug because I removed some clay from it. So he's going to be a little bit smaller than the other ones, but not every family member is created equal. Some are shorter than others. But it's okay. The truth will be revealed. You can't stop it. Exactly. We will find out the truth one way or another. Sunset's still here. All right, Sunset. I'm glad to see you're still here. TRX is not the rat. It just seems weird that why are they targeting the pottery community of all people to target? You know what I mean? It's like, what the heck? I just don't understand it. Why come after a bunch of artists? You know? I just don't get it. I mean, I could think of a lot of other people to go after. I mean, it's nuts. Had clear. I do know 1,000% that my other suspicion was correct, and that Tux was also Master Gaming, who caused all kinds of stuff. Absolutely, Leah. That Murray have also confirmed this for themselves. Absolutely. I left for a bit and came back trying to figure out what's happening. Also, Nick, I have a great idea if you want to hear, says Mandy. Let's see. Cynthia says, no drama allowed on the channel. We only want good vibes. Absolutely. We want good vibes. Good vibrations. Good, good, good. Good vibrations. Yep, he's a little shorter. He's just a little shorter, but that's okay. He's probably that redhead stepchild. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Let's see. Definitely very different. They think they're all sick and can fool us, but like Nick said, the truth always comes out. It will. No drama here, just some detective work. That's right, Leah. It's detective work. Sunset, well, we're making sure you stay in this chat. Good, Adrian. That's good to hear. Women are great detectives. Women are probably the best detectives out there. They probably are. Nick, I have been thinking about the lives you and Jess do stream highlights and call this Swan shenanigans. Yeah. Goose eggs and have a chat. That's an awesome idea, Mandy. That's awesome. And they take kindness for weakness until they mess with my uncle for and make me mad enough to say something. Well, yeah. We allow loyal people here, no fakes. Absolutely. Yes, Cynthia, call me Detective Leah. At Nick, but we also bring the new folks of what the stream is like. Let's see. I am a great detective. Yes, I bet you are a great detective. You always have a great Creative ideas, Mandy. She does, doesn't she? Women are just born with a sixth sense, I think. I think so too. We have a thing called intuition. That's a God-given thing too. Y'all just born with it for sure. It's called the mama sense. Barbie. uh, with the allergy we talked about, Marie. Exactly. Yes, Leah. Guys, this is probably my last mug of the night because it is 10 o'clock and I'm going to have to get myself to nighty night. Here pretty soon, anyhow. I like to sit and chill for a little bit before I go to bed. Catch up with anybody that's online, maybe. I think easier said than done, but a great idea, Mandy. Not always easy hopping on the live, but definitely want to provide something of value. See, Adrian, let's see some pictures of your ceremony. Yeah, that'd be cool. Do you have any pictures? Sabrina's in the house. Okay. How you doing? Good to see you in here. Have a great night. It was awesome seeing all you on. Nick, see you and Jess tomorrow online. And Leah, Gail, and Barbie. All right, Cynthia, we shall see you later. Thank you for stopping in tonight and spending some time with me and the rest of the family. It's always a pleasure. I can't believe I'm still awake, says Gail. That's kind of the shape I was going for, I think. I do like this to come in a little bit more. All right, we'll try that. Jay, I lost a minute today, feeling nervous about tomorrow. Put out a fire in a short stream. Okay. Hope to see you another live soon, Murray. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate you being here. And I will try to be on more often, which is why I'm on here on Wednesday, which is very odd for me, but I'm trying to be on more often with some verticals. I'll be here, Nick. We got this. Laugh out loud. Okay, just sent them to Discord, Murray. Chat. Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you, Adrian. It'd be cool, man. I'm very proud that you actually finished it, and I hope now you're going to start chasing those dreams you got. Bobby says, "Okay, I'm home." Love the. I'd love to be the clipper if someone wants the job done. Mandy. I like that. Look at the hearts. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Jessica. Good dreams tomorrow. Thank you, Gail. Thank you for being in here. I am going to say much other than the fact that just listening in, and that's all I'm going to say. Bobby Lee says. Yes, Jess. Okay, Gail, sleep well. Hugs from Barbie. 20 likes minimum. Hey, yeah, 20. It looks like I have 21 in the house. 21 likes. I still have 14 people hanging in there with me. But I am getting ready to end my feed, because it is, unfortunately, a little bit later. There you go. They're not all the same size, but they're a family, right? Right? They're a family. The redheaded stepchild. Yeah, you always have to have one of them in your family. So, they turned out good. So I'll probably put handles on them tomorrow. I'm going to have to put handles on them tomorrow, because they're going to be way too freaking dry if I don't. So I'm going to have to do that. Okay. Gail, sleep well. Hugs. Thanks, Murray. Thanks, y'all, for chat. Love you so much. All right, Adrian, we'll see you guys later. Can't wait to see them all. Yeah. I think they're going to turn out pretty cool, if you ask me. Nicely done. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. James. Thanks, Mandy. Hope to see you again soon. Very nice, Murray. Thank you. I think so too. Jessica, I do think they will be cool with handles. Need to make a lot more of them, though. I wish I could do this for 8 hours a day. I'd love to do that. I feel like I'd get so much more done, you know, than just a couple hours a night. It just sucks, you know. That's hey, lovely, very nicely done. Thank you, Sabrina. Let's see again soon. Very nice, Marie. Gorgeously done, Terry. Thank you, Mandy. Bobby Lee shows 19 on my end. Yeah, it shows 22 on my end. Swan City, how are you doing? Adrian says, love y'all. Love y'all. Give Hank hugs for me. Yep, I will give her a hug. She's probably actually sleeping in her chair right now. Mind you again. What do you mean I haven't talked to you in months? Way before I changed my name, Adrian. Who are you really? Love you, my sis Lee. Don't tell the others. Okay, talk to y'all later, Bobby says, or on the next one I catch. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to get back around here to the camera and bid you all a good night. Ugh. All right. Thank you all again. Thank you all again very, very much. There's some of the mugs I did. So here we are. Thank you very much, guys. Again, I greatly appreciate you sticking around for my live. And I'm going to try, like I said, do this on a more regular basis. And I will be doing more of the verticals since it seems like I'm getting more views that way. So anyhow, y'all stay cool. Barbie, I will send you some pictures of the microphone I'm using. There's a little picture of it right there. But anyhow, I will send you some pictures and stuff. That way you can kind of see. I think it's just Amazon's where I got the mic. So anyhow, thank you all again. I still got 12 people in here. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get up to 500, if at all possible. I will. It's just I want to get there sooner than later. But anyhow, guys, appreciate you all. Good night. Peace out. I hope you all have a blessed rest of your week and a blessed rest of your evening. All right. Good night, guys. Love y'all. Peace.